Joining us right now to talk about the Sochi Games is veteran Olympics reporter Joseph Schwerdt. Joseph works for right now, but in a previous life, he covered the Olympics pretty heavily. Joe, it's great to have you back with us.
Good to be back, John.
All right, Joe, so let's talk about the Olympics here. Overall, when you look at this in terms of a sporting event, was it a success?
Well, I think it was. You know, as far as the United States goes, I think it was a real mixed bag. There were some emerging stars. Gracie Gold, I think, will be back. She's only 18 years old. Michaela Schifrin certainly will be back. She's 18 years old, won a gold medal, and has some really good promise there. On the downside, Shani Davis, no medals. Shaun White, no medals. Lindsay Jacobellis, no medals. So some of the big stars didn't really come away with medals as the United States had hoped. The hockey team, that was quite a spiral downward after losing to Canada in that great game, and the heartbreak of the U.S. women losing to Canada, holding a lead 2-0 with 3.5 minutes to go and losing the game in overtime. So there was certainly some heartbreak for the U.S. But all in all, I think it was a pretty decent medal performance, and should emerge in Pyeongchang in 4 years.
So, Joe, when the games were getting started, we heard a lot of comments from some of the media that were covering the event, as you know, the hotel rooms didn't appear to be ready. Was that overblown initially? Did the Russian Olympic officials get that ship righted, so to speak, and get these hotels squared away, or was this a few isolated incidents that were maybe magnified by some of the media being there initially?
Well, I think it was overblown initially, but that's not unusual. There's always a mad scramble at the end. I think, yes, there were some severe cases of some situations there where things clearly were not ready. They were not as far along as they should have been, not as far along as they had been in previous venues, previous locations. But, you know, early on, the media gets there before the games start. They really don't have much else to report on. So.
That's right. That's always the thing, right? Well, it was at least nice not to see there are any major security issues, and it looked like Sochi was able to pull off a decent Olympics despite a rough start. Joe, thanks so much for being with us.